welcome to another stream. Today we're going to be playing Touhou LostWord, Remained Prayer in Gensokyo. It turns out that rerolling in this game is very useful and usable to do it being very fast. So I thought I'd do that before I start streaming the game. This will probably also include a tutorial of the game. So let's see what we can find in this game. Yes, I agree, even though I cannot see them. Ah, there they are. Conduct. Loading screens are already included. I should have checked the menu. Yes, character voices. We need those. Oh my. You're here. It's a pleasure to meet you. Or is it not the first time we've met? You may call me the Scarlet Devil. I am the lady of this mansion. I know you've only just arrived, but let me take a look at the fate that awaits you. Also, that circle that pops up is my finger, if I'm not gonna use my mouse. Oh, you think that's impressive? This is nothing for me. Well, this is the first gacha pull. This is as quick as you get into it. And this gacha pull is quite interesting. There are, I think, 7 characters in it. And 3 of them we get for free at the beginning of the game. Or in the first week of the game. Due to a lot of people pre-registering for the game. These characters are Reimu and Marisa, as well as Sane, who we will get in a week, I think. Otherwise in this gacha are Chino, Raisin, Sakuya and Yomo. Sakuya is, as I've heard, very bad in this game, so we want to try and avoid her. Raisin and Chino are usable, and Yomo is very good for the beginning. Personally, I think I will proceed past this first gacha if I get Yomo or Chino, because Yomo is very good and I like Chino, so either of those are fine. Let's see who we get on our first try. See, I'd be very fine with this. However, I think this is not the only gacha we will get very early on. And I think I want to reroll on those as well. So let's see a little bit further. Oh. I didn't even know this could be an option. This is Cheno we're talking about. Your future holds confidence now. Novel solutions, various shards, but beware of huge failures and giving yourself away. Do people ever tell you that you're a bit too much of a free spirit? They don't? Are you sure? Well, it seems like your friendships go well despite it, but try not to let yourself be used as a loose cannon. Your lucky item is flavored syrup. Choose one you like and pour it on some shaved ice. In any case, I have just one warning for you. Don't give up. no matter what happens. Sounds simple, right? But this is important. Now that we've got that done with, would you tell me your name? Well, as usual. We're gonna go with Li Huan. That's just my gacha name. So your name is Li Huan. There's a good feel to it. Now I need you to tell me another name. A name is the master of one's destiny, but you have another destiny to follow. Where will that destiny lead you, you ask? I can't make any guarantees. Why don't you just enjoy the journey? A girl destined to be transported to an otherworldly land. Her consciousness is hazy, and she is filled with curiosity. But strangely, she does not feel anxious. Both her home and her destination are unknown. What is she called? The character name will be used during the story as the main character's name. The main character is female. This cannot be changed. You can change the character name later. Oh, this is interesting. I have a feeling this should have been Li Huan. Well, we can change names later. Maybe I should have used my own name as the player name. Oh, they are both Li Huan. I guess it's fine. But, as I am almost certain I will be redoing this beginning a few times, it's not that much of a problem. So your other name will be Li Huan as well. There's a nice ring to it. Li Huan. Your name of fate is Li Huan. Well, I can see a strange but exciting destiny in that name. Misfortune, calamity, but in the end, a glimmer of beautiful glory. If you give up, the doors of destiny will close before your eyes. But if you take a brave step forward, fate will answer you. For my unexpected visitor, here are my last words to you, an outsider finding their way. Let your destiny be dyed scarlet. Green Witch the Priest. Hello, my name is Yukari Giacomo. I look very cute today. I'll be supporting you on your journey. Shall we start then? I'll be teaching you the basics of battle first. Why don't you try attack with a spread shot? Tap here. Icicle shoot! Let's have the other two use spread shots too. Throwing amulet! When you have given commands to everyone, the battle will start. Illusion laser. Things are lagging a little bit on the PC screen. That's unfortunate. Use a spreadsheet to get spirit power from P items. With a lot of spirit power, something good might happen. I'll explain later. For now, why don't you try using a focus shot? Tap here. Freezing laser. Persuasion needle. Magic missile. You can get P items from focus shots too, but spread shots are better for P items. Focus shots are more focused on damage. Makes sense? Now let's try using some of that spirit power you got from P items. Tap here. Boost. Use spirit power for a boost. Your next action will be stronger than usual. Now let's test out a spell cut. Tap here. This is a good opportunity for a last word. Tap here. Use boosts and last words on the other two too. Yep. That's the end of the battle. Not that the other two needed to use their last words. Probably about time for you to wake up. I look forward to meeting you again, but until then, farewell. Loading. Yes, let us download game data. While we watch Remy sipping tea. I'll probably cut this out. This video will be edited. Spoilers. Also, I'm hoping that the sound is recording correctly. We'll have to test this after the first reset if we need one. For the real gacha, I think we are getting 153 crystals for gacha purposes. I don't know who's in the gacha, but I'm assuming there's an in-game list. And I'm not sure who I'm aiming for. I think with this 150 pulls we can get 3 10 pulls or something like that. So, more than enough to get some characters to start off with. As soon as I've seen the list, I'll know who to aim for and who to reset for. It would obviously be the best if it works the first time. Although I'm assuming this game data will stay saved. So that's gonna be fine. See you in a bit. Music in this game is great. I love it. Would be a shame if I couldn't play the in-game music because I can't record it well. It's a bit of a pain to record phone audio. Although I did think about just playing the in-game music from a playlist while playing. Not have to bother with this. Let's see what I need to do. Also, I'm talking enough that I almost don't need to edit anything out. Surely I won't find enough topics to talk about for the next 50%. As you've seen in that first gacha poll, there's not just characters in this game, but also story cards. I don't know what those do, but they also have a rarity. I don't think they are as important as characters though. Also, from what I've read, most characters are usable. Like, I'm pretty sure even though Sakuya is apparently bad, if someone wanted to use her, they could still use her. Generally, I think in this game you can use everyone you like and still accomplish the game. So I will mostly focus on characters I like and not on the meta, so to say. Which is why I'm fine with Juno over Yomo, if that is how things turn out. However, I wouldn't be sad about Yomo either. It's not like Juno that much anyway, but she's a silly one, so she's fine. I don't like Raisin enough, and I don't like Sakuya anyways, so there wouldn't be any reason to use them. Yay, connections. I wonder what those connection issues are for. They didn't occur in a test stream I did. I'm quite excited for this game. I don't really know what to expect. I mean, the gameplay we have seen is mostly RPG, but I don't know what the story will be or how deep the RPG mechanics are gonna get. Like, is it just gonna be use prejudice until you have enough power and then use your last words to finish them up? I doubt it. I doubt it's gonna be that simple. Especially because I'm already aware that different characters have different elements and different roles in battle. Although I do not know what those roles are. I try to look up as little as possible about the game. Although, as you might guess from the thumbnail for this video as well as the stream, I like Medicine a lot, and I know she will be available quite early on, because I know from the Japanese version that Yomu and Medicine were very good early on. Although I don't know if she's already in the game. If she is, then I'll probably reset until I get Medicine. Which could take a while. Good smile. Well, we are back at the title screen. Oh, game data. I love it. Oh, hi there, Miko. You look awfully bored today. Well, didn't expect so much game data to happen. I really hope I don't need to download that again every time. Also, I hope it just lets me go to gacha immediately after this. Because I don't really want to cover anything that I want to show on stream instead. Connecting. Oh, just so much to do. Right, naturally. There's not enough time to do everything. 7-colored puppeteer, Alice Murgatroyd. Yes, we are rather busy. You still seem to be enjoying yourself though. Girl of knowledge and shade, but surely knowledge. I do? You must be imagining it. Well, if you say so. Where should I put the teapot? Right on top of the table. Oh, but we have to put down the tablecloth first. I need to bring out the sweets too. I guess I can leave that to Hooray in Shanghai. There's still so much to do. There's no need to rush. Honestly, that girl. I know it's been a while since our last tea party, but she's getting carried away. She should try to be more collected, like me. Nice to meet you, I think. Huh? Were you standing there the whole time? Didn't even see you. It's nice to meet you too. Oh, there's so much to do. Good timing, Alice. Your guest has arrived. Huh? I don't remember inviting anyone. She isn't your guest? Excuse me, but could you tell me... Oh. This is Marisa's doing, I'm sure of it. She must be Marisa's guest. Marisa's always making new friends everywhere she goes. Oh, now that you mention it, she made friends with that Chizo from the forest too. Marisa's guest is here on time, but Marisa is nowhere to be found. I'd say I can't believe it, but... This is Marisa we are talking about. Wait, what am I doing? There's still so much to do. After Marisa gets here, we can all introduce ourselves, but first, we have to prepare for the tea party. I'll help. Thank you. We have so many sweets that even with my dolls helping, it's not enough. But Jolie, would you set up the chairs? You want me to move these chairs? They're so heavy. I'll need to think of a good way to carry them first. Do you help me decide what tea we should have? I have so many delicious teas that it's hard to choose. That reminds me. I have some tea from Sakuya. We can try it together. This is wonderful. Well, both Pacioli and I love tea time. You magicians tend to get lost in our studies, so it's a nice escape from that too. Sometimes the fragrance of the tea even helps me come up with new ideas, since it lets me unwind a bit. Oh, put a tea set over there. What a lovely cushion. I want one for the library. Those tea leaves smell amazing too. Always impressed by how Sakuya manages to find these things. Let's have that tea first. Marisa is terribly late. This always happens, so there is no point being bothered by it. Must be hard for you though. Huh? It's fine. You don't have to say anything. But Jolie, you have it tough too, don't you? Marisa never returns the things she borrows, and she always makes such a mess. She doesn't have an ounce of principle in her. You can't really call what she does borrowing, since she doesn't ask for permission, you know. Just the other day, I was surprised, since she actually returned something to me. But the book she bought back was actually yours, Alice. It happens all the time. To say I'm used to it would be an understatement. Oh, this tea is delicious. Goes well with the sweets. Glad to hear it. I made the sweets especially for this tea party. Hey, sorry I'm late. We've been waiting forever, Marisa. That's why I said I'm sorry. Found something cool in the forest, so I had to pick it up. Ordinary magician, Marisa Kirisame. I don't want your excuses. It was so late that we started without you. We've been entertaining your guest this whole time. My guest? What are you talking about? Who are you again? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Hope you're having a good time. Honestly, Marisa, you're so... That's Marisa for you. Oh, the tea and the sweets are so good. I guess Patroli brought the tea and Alice made the sweets, right? Well, yes. How did you know? It's obvious. I've had your tea and sweets tons of times before. Oh, you. Excuse me. Hey, what are you doing here, Ramo? Do you need something? Oh, you're having a tea party. Would you mind if I join you? Hakure Shrine Maiden. Ramo Hakure. Of course we don't mind. Then if you'll allow me... It's nice to have tea every once in a while. The sweets are delicious too. But it's unusual for the Hakure Shrine Maiden to come all the way to the forest. Did something happen? Something did. Would you take a look? I found this. Wow, it's beautiful. Is that a gacha item? A crystal that I've never seen before. I must know more about it. If it were just the one crystal, I would have probably forgotten about it. But it seems like they are raining down everywhere lately. Wait, I found one just like that in the forest. Let me take it out. Here, take a look. They look exactly the same. The same in size, weight and material. What could they possibly be? I think it's an omen of a strange incident to come for Gensokyo. Things like this always are. What's Gensokyo? Oh, hello. I don't think we've met. Are you Marisa's friend? Gensokyo's where we are now. Inside the Great Hakure Barrier. It's a gathering place for all lost to the outside world. Wait, how do you not know about Gensokyo? I can't actually remember anything. What? Marisa, isn't she your friend? Nah, I kinda just went along with that. I've never even met her before. I'm at a loss for words. Touhou LostWord. She doesn't know about Gensokyo. Maybe she came from the outside? An outsider, huh? That's very likely. You aren't hurt or sick, are you? Actually, I feel great. That's good. At least. You're lucky you didn't get attacked by a yokai. But we can't relax. An incident might occur soon. Oh wait. If you're from the outside, you've probably never heard of incidents before. When we talk about incidents in Gensokyo, we mean events caused by yokai or strange gods. And we are usually talking about big events that could affect all Gensokyo. By yokai, do you mean monsters? And gods too? Well, yokai aren't exactly monsters, but yeah, that's how life is here. I may be human, but I'm also a shrine maiden, and the rest of the people here can use magic too. Wait, there's no time for this. I'll explain properly later. I'll take you to Hakure Shrine for now, just to be safe. We can investigate this crystal later. Sounds fun. I'm taking along. What? No, just enjoy your tea party. Come on, don't you think it'd be good to have a magician with you? Oh, fine. Do what you want. Alice, Patchouli, thank you for the tea and the sweets. She comes and goes like a whirlwind. I don't know why she's always in such a rush. I don't think Marisa is capable of just sitting down and enjoying a cup of tea. You're probably right. Why don't we take the time to enjoy ourselves? Then just the two of us. Maybe this will work. No? Then how about this? It's no use. What are you doing? Just testing a few things. I'm trying to figure out how to send an outsider back to the outside. Heh. What? But it says right in Akyu's book that outsiders can return if they reach a Kure shrine. Send her back already. I know what Akyu's book says. Oh, I see. You've read about it, but you don't actually know how to do it. Losing your touch as a shrine maiden. Not happy about this either, okay? Outsiders always just kind of go back on their own. Always just kind of... You're the Hakure Shrine Maiden, can't you? This girl just feels different somehow. Like there's something holding her back. You're not making any sense. You don't even do your regular Shrine Maiden duties properly, so how would you know? Sorry for all the trouble. Don't worry about it. You don't have anything to apologize for, and Marisa, don't speak for me. That was a sound. My, it looks like you're up to something rather interesting. Yokai that lurks in the boundary. Yukari Giacomo. Yokai. This is good timing though. Yukari, can help me out with this. Is this something new? Don't tell me. You've forgotten about the Seer Crystal already. I asked you to collect and investigate them. Seer Crystals? Oh, you gave them a name, huh? Yes, they have something sealed inside, so I'm calling them Seer Crystals. There's something inside these things. How can you tell? Actually, it's fine. Don't tell me. I haven't done much investigating yet, but they seem to be everywhere. It sounds like there are more than I expected. Or perhaps they are replenishing themselves. I found one too. It was in the forest. They don't seem to have caused any harm, at least. About that, these crystals may be more dangerous than they seem. What's so dangerous about them? I said there was something sealed inside, didn't I? When I tried to unseal one, it exploded. It was quite the sight. Whatever was inside burst right off the crystal, too. It headed straight into the forest. Why would you do something like that? Cause it'd be dangerous. No need to worry. I tested this at the border of Gensokyo. Whatever jumped out seemed to be human in nature too. Was it us? Wait a second. Something human in nature ran straight to the forest. Could that be... Could that have been... me? What? No way. Is that even possible? The crystal's small enough to fit in my hand. How could a human cram into one? They are Pokeballs. Was yours really huge or something, Yukari? No, all seal crystals should be the same size. When I unsealed one earlier, I felt something familiar. My intuition tells me what's sealed inside these crystals is an exit. What's that supposed to mean? An exit. You could also call it a wormhole or a hole in space. Now you tell me that the human that burst out earlier is right here in front of me? I reckon I'd be able to tell if there were holes or humans or whatever in this crystal. It seems my explanation wasn't good enough. It's more like a gap in space. An invisible gap has been compressed inside these crystals. A gap, huh? Guess this is your doing then, Yukari. You're spiriting humans away now. Wow. Ah, are you impressed? That's so sweet. You almost never have anything nice to say about me, Ramo. But unfortunately, I don't have anything to do with this. These Seer Crystals are a mystery to me. I'll take your word for it, for now. But don't think I'm not still suspicious. This all stinks of weird hijinks. But putting that aside for now, I want to return this girl to the outside. Could you help me out? I can't. What? Have you lost your touch or something? Haha, that's rich coming from you, Ramo. Let me finish. I can't help, at least not now. In order to send her back, we need to find out how she got here. I know she didn't go through a gap I created, but that's all I know. First, you need to investigate these Seer Crystals. Then, you should be able to find out how to send this girl back. I'm not really happy with your explanation, but I'll accept it for now. But you better help us find a way to send her back. Instead of rushing into all this, maybe it'd be better if we waited things out. Sorry. This is all my fault. It's fine. Worse trouble than this happens around here all the time. By the way, what's your name? I completely forgot to ask. Your memory's a bit fuzzy, right? Have you forgotten your own name? Even if it's just temporary, it'd be rather inconvenient going around Gensokyo without a name. Oh, I have an idea. I'll make up a name for you. Since you've lost your memories, how about Lossie? Lost memories, a lost child. The double meaning is clever, don't you think? It's Leon. Nice. Now we have something to call you. Ah, Lossie was such a good name too. You yokai. You're always fooling around. Anyway, Lihon, it seems like you will be here for the next little while. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Reimu Hakurei. I'm the Shrine Maiden at Hakurei Shrine. Hakurei Shrine Maiden is really important here in Gensokyo. Even though she spends her days at tea parties instead of doing her Shrine Maiden training. Shush! I'm getting along just fine without training, thanks. Anyway, I'm Marisa Kirisame, just an ordinary magician. Me and Reimu go way back. Okay, only because you keep sticking around. Of course I do. There's no better way to keep myself entertained. Saving the best for last, I'm Yukari Giacomo. These two call me the Gap Yokai. A gap is a cut in space, a boundary. I have the power to control them. Gap yokai isn't the name of a species of yokai or anything, so don't get that wrong. You're a yokai. Angry face. Yes, I'm a bona fide yokai. Just your everyday supernatural being. That might be unusual to someone from the outside, but you'll find yokai everywhere here. It's nice to meet you all. Yes, it's nice to meet you. I shall welcome you on the behalf of all of Gensokyo. Anyway, you can't just ignore these seals. From what Yukari said, it seems dangerous to just go around unsealing them. Maybe we should seal them more. I'm not sure what it is, but it's clearly a magic item. I can take care of it. Sure, but I won't help you if you get sucked into a gap somewhere and can't get back out. Don't say stuff like that. I don't even want to think about it. Sealing something that's already sealed. A double barrier. We are within the Great Barrier of Hakure Shrine. Anything's possible. Especially with a wonderful Shrine Maiden's prayer and ritual ceremony. I'll even help you a little. Those words don't sound even remotely believable coming from you. If you create an incident and destroy the shrine again in a huge explosion, I think all I'd do is laugh, honestly. Another incident? We would be in big trouble then. Good thing it's your job to fix these incidents. Stuff like this is why I can't trust you. But there's no point wasting any more time here. I'll fix things right up. End of story. 72 hours limited. I see. I'm going to teach you how to perform a prayer. Are you ready? I very much am here for that. First, tap here. Prayer. Today, we'll perform 10 prayers. Or many, many more. Tap here. Prayers use coins and seal crystals. Be careful though, they disappear after you use them. Now, just tap the confirm button and start your prayer. Praying in process. Voice of an Echo. Rabbit of Good Fortune. These are story cards. Can I eat you? Shrine Maiden's Ribbon. Fairies under the hot sun. Rolling down the slope. Goodbye, head. Can I eat you yet again? Pointy head. Very pointy. Midnight tea. We saw that before. Miraculous Fuda. No character in this temple. This is gonna be fun. How were the results of your prayer? Let's go back to the home screen. I stamped your cards for you. Here, take this. You get this for your next stamp. Come back tomorrow. So these are daily logins, I assume. Well, Yomo has a drawbird up, so we might still get her. Let's go experience more of the story. Tap on explore. I'd rather not. If I can help it, I'd rather not. I'd rather do that on stream. Tea time as usual. I'm lost in Gensokyo. Who even am I? Tea time as usual. Part 3. No battles. Can I break out of this? No, I can just skip it. I went to seal it, but I accidentally unsealed it instead. At least it didn't explode. Oh. What's that? An illusion? What just happened? I saw a picture in that lightning just now. Do you think Reiko or Tochiko is behind this? What exactly came out of the crystal? It wasn't a living thing or anything physical. It was energy. A power cluster of some kind. Though it seems to have dispersed. Is this the picture you're talking about? Guess we are still tutorialing. What is that book? A journal? Or a notebook maybe? It's so small, fits right into your hand. Oh, let me see. Wow, I bet Corin would start drooling if he saw this. What's written in it? Hey, it won't open. The mysterious little book. It seems it won't open for anyone but Li Huan. Marisa, you should give that back to her. Fine. I see. A power that dispersed earlier seems to have settled on these pages. From this, I hypothesize that these are two main types of power in the Seer Crystal. One shows connections between people, and the other shows stories of Gensokyo. Bonds and story cards, you could say. Bonds. You could also call them intertwined destinies. It's a funny thing. Bonds, huh? I see a few familiar faces in here. Hey, don't these remind you of that crowd Tango's photographs? Why do I have such a mysterious journal? That's not the only mystery. When seal crystals are unsealed within Hakure Shrine's barriers, the bonds and story cards are resealed in the journal. So it seems anyway. I guess we couldn't get any characters on that gacha pull. As long as you're here, if you unseal any crystals, their energy should be resealed in that journal. This is good information. That also makes it clear just how dangerous it would be to let the seal crystal remain scattered. When these seal crystals interact with strong power, be it spiritual or magical, the seal comes undone and something is called forth, through something like a gap. Or things will go boom. It wouldn't be strange for some people to want to use these crystals for untoward purposes. Can't we just fix things up after an incident occurs? No, that would be far too dangerous. These crystals are prime incident material. If we leave them lying around, it could totally disrupt Gensokyo's equilibrium. We have enough regular incidents occurring as it is. Regular incidents? Is that what you're calling them now? We just have to collect all the crystals, right? Sounds fun. I'll go looking for them. I'll leave you and Remo to deal with them after. Well, while there may still be some seal crystals lying about, somebody may have already collected a number of them. If you allow me to repeat myself, we really don't know what might come out if somebody were to misuse these crystals. It would be in your best interest to collect them all and dispose of them like we did earlier. Is it okay if I come too? Oh, you may have some potential. Was just about to suggest that. Yes, you should accompany Remo. Wait a second. It's way too dangerous for a regular human. It'd be even more dangerous to leave her here. Yokai come to this shrine all the time, right? Even that Komainu Aon won't be a good enough guard dog if a really powerful yokai comes along. I guess, but still. It's settled. I'll leave this girl to you. Sorry for all this, Miss Ramo. Don't worry about it. If things come down to it, I'll protect you. Just call me Ramo. Everyone calls me that. You can call me Marisa too. Seems like we'll be stuck together for a bit. I'll do whatever I can to help. Since it looks like you three will be okay, I'm going to head up. Let me know if you get into any trouble. I'll help if there's a gap nearby. Roll. Yukari says she'll help. She's making us do all the work. There's no point complaining to her though. Let's get going. Yeah. Where should we head first? Isn't it obvious? Our first stop is the House of the Bloodstained Devil, the Clouded Devil Mansion. Before you continue, let's go back to the home screen. I'm going to give you a brief explanation of the home screen. Thank you. Tap here to check on the friends you've made. You can power them up too. You can check and power up your story cards here. To make a party with your friends, tap here. Finish tasks for rewards. Don't forget to check the list every so often. Might be able to find things you need in the shop. If you tap this icon, you can change the friend shown on this screen. The journal records information on your friends and your story cards. Also change your friends' voices here. You can view the items you've collected in items. Messages and gifts will be sent to your mail, so check frequently. Important updates are shown right here in news, don't forget to read them. You can check your settings and other information by tapping menu. Finally, I'll teach you about services. Tap here. You can collect Spirit P from the shrine and coins from the offering box. There's a storage limit, so collect them promptly. Now let's go back to the home screen. That's all I have to say about the home screen. Let's return to explore. Or maybe not. I think I'm safe now. Let's collect our tasks, I guess. Complete tasks to get rewards. Tap here when you're done. Here to start. This is... well, we got 6 Seer Crystals from that. I'm assuming what we need is in mail. Yes. Here's 155 Seer Crystals. Ramo, Marisa, and some story cards. So in our friends we now have Chino, Ramo, and Marisa. Let's see who else we can get, and if it's nobody good, I'll restart and skip through the story. This is not the gacha. Where was the gacha again? Prayers. We have the limited prayer for 72 hours. 1 character guaranteed. But it uses different prayer items. Then we have Yomo Compatible. The drop rate up. Is there an info somewhere on who's on the banner? Details. How to pray. Drop rate increased. Exchange points. Warning. The duration of limited prayer may change without notice. Prayer rates. Yomo has a heightened one. Who else is here? Remo, Marisa, Sakuya, Patchy, Mailing, Lily, Ran, Jen, Raisin, Cheno, Deose, Alice, Sunny, Luna, Star, Medicine! Medicine is already here. Okay. Sanae, Nitori. This one has a lot of story cards. So yeah, I'm probably gonna reset for Medicine. Ooh, what are the details here on the regular one? Do I have a higher chance for Medicine here? .263 and 5.263, while I think the other one was 0.2 and 0.5 for not Yomo characters. Which is especially important if we 0.5, 0 and 5. Yeah. Regular has higher rates for not Yomo characters. So I guess if I get Chino at the beginning, I'll roll in the Yomo gacha, and if I don't get and if I get Yomo in the beginning, I'll roll for the regular gacha. That sounds like a rule I can live with. So let's see how this goes. I'm assuming I'll be here for a while. I'm sure I can't skip this animation by clicking on it. Hopefully. There's also a skip up there. Nameless Hill, that's a good sign for Medicine. Scarlet Devil Mansion. Many ribbons. I have a feeling with a 3-star the ribbons are gonna be here a lot. Ordinary Magician. That's some pretty nice stars. Magic Prep. You look slightly insane, Marisa. Half Phantom. Keystone. Resolve the Scarlet Mist incident. No characters here. This is gonna be interesting. So, can I mesh through this animation? Yes. Oh, we got a character. We got Akio. We got Patchy. Girl of knowledge and power. Knowledge and shade. I clicked on skip, but it didn't really make things go much faster. I'll be here a while. Oh, it did skip now. And I guess if there's no character on this, I can just reset. immediately. Well, there is. I guess I can reset as soon as I see who it is. And our character is... Seems I have no reason to reset anything, because I'm very much fine with these results. I'm glad that my gacha luck follows me into every game. It's spring, apparently. Well, I guess in this case... Actually, how does this guarantee work, now that we're looking at Yomo? Or is it just a higher drop rate? Well, it is until May 21st, so I may still have a chance to get her. Oh, and if I get 150 points, I can probably trade them in for Yomo, and I have 13 now. Okay. So I guess you get 10 of these each time. Anyways. Goodbye, Jenna. I say goodbye. Hello, medicine. We will help Medicine finish her goals some other time. Thank you. You're talking a lot, Medicine. Thank you for watching this first visit to the game. Next time, a stream. Bye bye.